She faking. Man. Girl.
That was a fake too, man.
What?
Mama. You gotta stop talking now.
Betty, stop before you make yourself throw up, girl. Hey, Joshua, how you doing, Joshua? How are you? Yes, you are first. Did I drop the link? Oh, yeah, I did drop the link. Okay. Let me drop it one more time. What's happening, y'all? Oh, thank you. Okay, Chris is back. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Sweet Peaches, for coming back. I appreciate you. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to remember what I'm doing. I'm thinking, okay, I'll just go straight live. But I was like, wait, Chris got to come up. So I forgot I had to drop that link for that to happen. Okay, let me get my notes. I'll delete that live later, or I can just quit it. Okay, Chris.
Good afternoon, evening.
Good afternoon. Well, it is evening. I feel like afternoon. I've been so busy.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Ace had a football game today. So I woke up going straight to the game, straight here. Then I had to watch Insecure all 8 episodes, but you got to help me with the last one because I got to I started cooking for them at 7. So I had to miss something at 7 about Molly, the person Molly was working with, because at 8 he kind of shaded her or walked past her. So I missed something.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back on 7. So
yes, that was
okay.
important.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. So this time I had to compartmentalize my notes.
Okay.
Into, 2 episodes per section.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do when I'm on it. Where's my notes? Where? Oh, I think. Oh yeah. I was about to say what happened to my notes. Yeah, I just make what I do is when I watch it, I just start from the beginning and I just go from there. I just now what's going on, so I can do it in order. Yes. So I don't know. It's getting crazy, but it's getting good. It's like things are leveling off.
Yep, I agree. Hold on, put my notes too. Know better, do better, should. Okay, so Molly and Dro at this point are still together, I think. Yeah, Molly is still with Dro. And so that means she's continuing to have this relationship with a married man who is in an open relationship, and they are all friends. It's very strange. But yeah. So I said, can men and women really just have a situationship? Because at some point in time, she realized, okay, he's gonna be with his wife. I actually kind of like him. But like, can women and men really have just a situationship? Can you really just be a side chick or side dick?
Right. But I think theirs is even more complicated than that. I think it's because they were friends and good friends for so long. I think, you know what I'm saying? Like their emotions for each other probably got a little bit deeper than it would have for an average person. And now she's regretting that. And it's like, she don't know what to do with that.
Yep.
That's why she wants to salvage that relationship, the first ship. She should have never got that started.
Right. Exactly.
Because it wasn't even that it got started. I think the time and when it got started was crazy too. Because it was at the time that it happened, they were like already, well, not her. I mean, not him, but her. She was in a situation where she was really trying to find somebody. She wasn't just out there. She was really trying to find somebody. So therefore, the feelings that she started having for him is like a hope, regardless of if he was married or not.
Right.
You know that was a hope.
I don't even know if I would call Molly thirsty. I was thinking that at first, but is she thirsty or is she just wanting what she knows she deserves?
I think she just wanted what she just wants to be in a relationship now.
Yeah.
She like literally wants to be in a relationship like most people do, and it's just like it's not working out for her.
Yeah.
The way she wanted. She would like to have job thing because that's where she's familiar.
Right.
And so I don't think she ever thought of him that way, but then when she had a chance to think him that way, she really liked him. So I don't know. So they started off at that party lift, and that was kind of lit up in there. That was
It
kind
was
of crazy. That's where she met Nathaniel. Well,
okay. Nathan, I
Nathaniel,
have on my notes. Nathan is so fine. He
Nathan,
is
yeah,
fine.
yes. And so he was nice. That's crazy that he beat up that big old man like that, though. But I was like, what is happening? I'm thinking he gonna be when they open up the back seat, he'll fall out of the car, and that big man. Cause it was so funny when they pulled up, and she was like, "Are both of them gonna be able to fit in the car?" And she was like,
Right.
"That's one nigga." I was cracking up. So he was getting disrespectful in the car. So Nathan kind of
Mhm.
came in and saved the day, like by stopping him from disrespecting her. And I was wondering would they meet up again. I was like, I wonder. I can't remember. Did they meet up again? And they did.
Yep, sure did. So cute.
So
But at the
that was
same time, though, so remember, Issa is still living with Daniel,
at this time she is still living with Daniel,
and
and
Daniel
Daniel
is
was giving her the business at that point.
right,
He's giving her the business like, okay, you don't want to hear me in a room. You at my house.
right,
I'm supposed to be just your friend. You want to
right,
be a friend, and
right,
you have a problem if I have a female over here. Okay, how about I get up and
Mhm.
leave,
right.
and you
Yep.
can have the house because, like, in other words, letting her know I'm going to be with the female.
Right.
So if it's too uncomfortable for you, look, what I can do is give you the whole house, but I'm going to be with her because she's looking like, okay,
Mhm.
I don't want you to do that, but she didn't really want him leaving either.
Right. Yeah. I
Hmm.
think she still had some. I don't even know if it was like, but just like that connection that
I
they've
think
always
she's just
had.
looking like I don't want if I felt anything for you because she feels for Daniel as a friend too. So
Hmm.
she's looking like because like she said, because we have history, I don't want you to like be in my face with it.
Right.
That's what the thing was, I think.
I think I don't know if it happened like later on in episode 2 or whatever, but when Issa was really like supporting him through his dream, he had to go and present or not present, but share his music or whatever the beats were with
Yeah,
the producer.
yeah.
And although his friend, I don't know if his friend was trying to help him by like
I
um
thought he was trying to help him in the beginning, but that
yeah,
shady little look he was giving him in the studio, I'm like, wait a minute
right.
now.
It was weird. It was weird. But Issa, I think, spoke life into him, and I think that's what he needed, and that's what a lot of men actually do need.
And he started thinking like, that's what I like about you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I like. That's the thing that I like about you. Hey
Hmm.
Shannon, thanks for coming in. We're doing this insecure review today. You know, Sunday
Hey y'all.
after 5 o'clock. Hey Candy. If you're just coming in, we're doing insecure review. That's what we do on Sundays until we finish the series. Hope y'all know a little bit about it. If y'all don't, if y'all want to jump in for next Sunday, that's good. If anybody is listening in the bushes, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already, even if you don't choose to come out of the bushes. But okay, what about Molly wanting that key back? But how you gonna say
Mm.
why? She gotta look. She was supposed to say because this is where I pay rent, but she
This
kind
is
of
my
like
house.
because it's mine. Like,
Right.
how you a question
Yeah.
with the key?
He felt some type of what's the word? Not allegiance, but like he deserved to
Yeah,
have access to her life in that way.
right.
Like, but no, nigga, you ain't got it like that. You got a
Exactly, and
whole
it's
wife
crazy
and
in those
Mhm.
situations when people are in situations like that. It seems like the man always wants to have full access, but want to limit all of your access.
Yep. Sure do.
He stopped her in a minute. Stop jumping, Maddie. He stops her in a minute when it comes to anything. Where she think that she gonna come in between him and his wife. What do you
Yeah.
tell her? Hold on.
Hold on,
First,
I wrote it down too. I wrote it down
don't
too.
ask me nothing about what me and my wife do.
I said I wrote that same thing down. I said, what the what? How you go nigga? What?
I
What
was
is
like, okay.
right. Dang, which episode was that?
Let me see.
I'm trying
I
to
was getting
find
hold. I
it.
probably was getting hold ahead of myself. That probably was like third. Come here, Maddie. That
Okay.
probably
Let
was
me
like.
find it.
Let me see.
I know Daniel in the hot.
Let
I
me see.
wrote I know Daniel was hot in that sweater in the club.
That Playboy sweater.
Yeah, he was cute, but I know he was
It
drunk.
was cute. I'm like, who would be putting out? I thought about that too, but I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
Let me see. Both realize it. Okay. So at that time when they were in the club with the sweater,
Mhm.
I think at that time didn't it look like both of them were like we just getting too old for this club scene.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
totally like, why are we here?
Right.
It's like
Feels-
Daniel wants to do music, but in a way where he don't have to be in that environment, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that again, like she was Daniel's neck, and of course he's the head because he's the man, but she's his neck, and she was holding him down. She didn't have to do none of that, and she was kind of like boosting him up the whole
Yeah.
time that he was there because he was nervous and anxious, and that's what good women do.
Exactly. He really did calm down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down a little bit when she gave him that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And at that time, it seemed like he's feeling like the world is against him.
Right.
Even when they came back to the house, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he just feeling a certain kind of way, and it's like almost he in a situation where he like needing Issa right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what you think about Issa being there for him in that way, but not that they showed us that they showed us, not like that for Lawrence? Because wouldn't that like the same thing?
Point. I think that maybe that was a learning experience for her. Potentially.
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that, but
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, Miss Two, thanks for coming in. We're doing an Insecure review. We're doing Insecure review. I don't know if you've ever seen the series. So every Sunday until we finish the series up, we come at 5 o'clock. Most of the time, I'm a little late today. Most of the time, we come at 5 o'clock and do a review on it. Thanks for coming into the chat. Yeah. So you thinking that was a learning experience for her?
Mm-hmm.
So she looked like, if I get another man, if he needs some help, I'm gonna be
right. I will be there for him. I know I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, he's back regardless.
Right.
Now, how long had it been since? Okay, wait, no, I'm going too fast. I'm sorry.
What?
Going back, I was going to ask about how long had it been since Issa and Lawrence had been together.
What? Let me show you. Oh, it's not going to show up on the screen. My next, dang, it ain't going to show up. My next thing. Oh, my next question. You see, I don't know if you see it. It says, "Where's Lawrence?" Because at that part, at that time, I didn't see nothing. Like Lawrence was out of the picture. I put, "Where is Lawrence? Where is he?"
Well, what was he doing? He was living his life. He was
more than living his life, going crazy. When she didn't come back, she said, "What you been up to?" And we did that little visual, all the stuff.
Baby, did you realize it was
like living my life?
It was on their couch.
Yeah.
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 I think that was supposed to symbolize something.
Yeah. The couch. You know, the couch is going to be the thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he got into some trouble with that.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And calling all those women. Oh, I need for you to go get checked out. I need for you to go get checked out. Then it was he called the people he never even been with. She's like, "What? I ain't never stepped." He looked like I don't know who to call. I'm just trying to call everybody, okay? Right. He's like, "We just sit together." I'm like, "Boy, you overtelling. You ain't lying. You are overtelling."
Yeah,
we're doing an Insecure review today. Okay, so I think she was so into Nathan because like it wasn't like a dating site or nothing like that. They kind of bumped into each other in the lift.
Right.
And, it was fun there. He protected her. They bumped into each other. I assume bumped into each other at the taco thing because and so then he was into music and he was kind of playing that role of the type of person that Lawrence needed. To her.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it. Stop overthinking it. Yeah. All of that stuff.
She was going through her own like metamorphosis too at the same time, which is hard for couples when you're both trying to figure out what you're trying to do. Neither one of you are 100. Right. So that's hard to try to make that work. But yeah, I think Nathan, the fact that she didn't ever go back to work that day when they did meet at the taco truck.
Yeah.
Or taco place. I think that shows, honestly, she was ready to move on from there too.
She was.
Yeah. And I think it was just an exciting time. That was fun. And that's a real restaurant still open.
Is it?
Yeah, I looked it up. Mm-hmm.
What was the name of it?
I can't remember.
You remember? Wow. It looked like all the things that they are doing because you notice they like purposely do a lot of name brands. So I'm sure those name brands sponsor. How'd you do that? She what?
Followed me.
And what happened? Oh, go put some cold water on, try to get off the live, okay?
Mama.
You did? Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Okay, let me see. Okay, so that baby shower when Lawrence saw Issa, they seemed to be cool.
Yeah,
It was a good space this time when they saw each other.
it was, and I think
I was
because
proud of them for that.
yes, I think they've been through some things already. They had some time to reflect, time to get themselves together, feeling
Right,
better
Lawrence
about
went through all that
themselves.
shade when he saw her.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
How do you feel about what's the girl's name?
Kelly.
Yeah, that whole situation with
Kelly said that's what I got next. Kelly felt like she was losing her friend.
friend, yeah, and
She
because
was,
she's
she
not a
kind of was
mom.
like Tiffany was like. Now I understand the other ones when she was saying that, oh, maybe y'all had some stuff going on or whatever. But
Okay.
Kelly said she asked her about it. She told her that the other girl got it. Why do you think she might be treating Kelly like that?
I think both of them probably started acting different. You know, there sometimes friends go through things and you don't necessarily talk about them. There's like an elephant in the room
Right,
type of thing. I think that gosh, what's the girl? Tiffany
Tiffany.
and Kelly. I think
Yeah,
that Kelly felt some type of way because she's not a mom, but
right,
she, is probably happy, but she's also losing her friend.
right. She
They
is,
can't.
and it's like
Yeah.
Tiffany feels like she has to cross over because look at what she
Right.
told Issa when they were in the car. She was like, things
What
are
she
just
say?
different.
Oh yes,
She
yes,
can't even pinpoint it. And sometimes that happens.
it
I
has.
believe that happens a lot when you are the first one with other with other people that you like grown up with or close with
Hmm.
and you're
Hmm.
having a family, it is a whole different dynamic. Things are not going to be the same. She looking like I'm
Hmm.
sitting up here eating the edible with you and knowing I'm pregnant like y'all are the wrong kind of pressure for me right now.
Right, right.
I can't
But
take
she's
the
gonna
peer
try to.
pressure.
She hung in there though. Ooh-wee. But
Yeah,
yeah,
she
I
did.
think she realized there does have to be
Yeah,
a mindset shift though between when you become a mother for sure.
right. Yeah, but even at the baby shower, I think Laura Issa had it together. But when Molly came up to Joe,
Uh,
he was throwing
he
fits.
was mad. Yeah, he was mad.
Yeah, he mad at her about that key. He's like, why you so mad about somebody else? Because she didn't really say what she did afterwards. Say I can't do this no more. And
Right,
so he mad at her because she don't want to do that, and he's mad. He's not like understanding that.
right,
Like I think he would have been in the beginning because it seemed like he kind of understood that. Now he
right.
want to be mad about it.
Mm-hmm. Childish. No.
Yeah, being childish about it.
But then the wife came. The wife showed up to the baby shower, and she shared some good news that
Yes.
they were having a baby. And I think
Yes.
that, oh my
Now,
gosh,
why did
that
Molly
was.
feel like she had? Okay, this is a husband and wife. Why did she?
Mhm.
Why you can't feel that devastated because you do know they're a husband and wife, right? And I
Right.
know you don't
True.
think the husband and wife are not going to have children because of you.
True. Right.
So you got to like
It
hold back.
kind of like when you have a child with someone that solidifies your bond for life at that
But
point.
that's
Not
what they
today.
don't like. Yeah, that's what Molly didn't like.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and
Yep.
I'm like, why you over? Why you going? He just shaded you so hard in the room. Like, I don't think
Right.
you were going to be, even if it wasn't a baby, it'll look like he picking you anyway. So, like,
He the first time he shaded her the whole time,
he
but
did.
the first time he shaded her was in the bathroom at the birthday party.
Yeah.
And when he told her, "Yeah, you just wait in here for 30 more seconds
Yeah.
and then walk out," what that nigga? No, I'm walking out with you.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Right. But I'm talking about when he shaded her at the party, it was like she said something. He was like, no, or whatever it was, look back down at his phone.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he rolled his eyes.
yeah,
Yeah,
like whatever.
it was stank. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He was just trying to be
Mhm.
safe at the party. He
Mhm.
was trying to not get in no trouble at the party.
Right.
So let me
Oh my
see.
gosh.
What about Laura's going to church? Hey,
Oh,
Glow.
I love that.
He's
I
I
love.
think Loris is in the middle of he didn't okay, him and Issa had their thing. He done
Mhm.
slept with every woman. Now he's tired. He's tired.
Mhm.
He's looking like
Right.
Lord
Need to
help.
repent now. Need to
I
repent.
need
I
to
won't do it
repent.
again.
Right. I'm feeling all
Get me
this
out.
stuff. So I don't want to be feeling like this. So I'm going to church. But then
Right.
when him and Issa met up at that place, and when Issa told them, like, okay, maybe that church, because he was looking like he was feeling being at church, but he
Mhm.
wouldn't put all that stuff that preacher was saying. And I think Issa
Right.
gave a lot of good advice by just saying, find a church that's good for you.
For you. Yep. Yep.
Because
And
that
he
girl
tried to
started,
date the little church girl.
yeah, she talking about how many days a week she be at the church. He was looking like, I ain't saying I want to do all that.
Right. Right.
Oh, so I said, but did he lead her on? Molly,
Which
no, I don't think Joe led her on at all. I don't think Joe led Molly on at all. From the beginning, he has let her know what the deal was.
yeah, maybe, but why did he have to lie? Like, why didn't he tell his wife? I'm confused.
he's being wrong to the wife because he's sneaking, even though they got an open relationship. But as far as Molly is concerned, he been letting her know what the deal is from the beginning. And whenever
But
she says that she can't take it, it's like, okay, you ain't gonna be able to take it then.
isn't that leading Molly on though if he's not being completely 100 with her? Like he's not telling his wife. So now that y'all are really sneaking around, even though you're telling me we're in an open relationship. Like how does that? You're lying.
But what is he lying to his wife? He's not doing any lying to Molly.
But he's also making it seem like he's in an open relationship, but never told the wife that he. But and Molly knows that, correct?
Yeah, Molly knows it's an open relationship. He told her that the first night.
No, but Molly knows that he hasn't told his wife.
Yeah, I think Molly knows. Yeah, you can tell by the way they interact when they see each other, like at the birthday party, the baby shower.
Right. So isn't that kind of leading her on?
No, it's leading the wife on. He's still making everything upfront with her. It's just saying like, I don't. What is he lead? What would you say he's leading her on with? Like, what is he doing? Like, lead her on, make her think what?
Making her think that he's in an actual open relationship, which do we even know that he really was in an open relationship?
Wait a minute, you trying to say maybe they're not in one?
I'm just thinking that now. Ooh,
that's true because the way he acts when he's
Right.
around his wife or somebody else, he does not act like that. And if that's the
Right.
case, what would have been wrong? It's either they're not really in an open relationship, or they have an understanding he's not supposed to be going to track down people that they know together. Because
Exactly.
they know.
He's being deceitful in some way. Yeah.
I hope they explain that because that is crazy how you're supposed to be so open. She does what she want to do. I do what I want to do, but you keep freezing up every time y'all together there.
Right.
It's not like Molly is trying to prove anything to her either, but you really going out of your way.
Right. Yep. Ooh.
Clarify that.
Well, I'm gonna watch that again. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Bonnie looks like she's into the Asian dude though. She's trying to get, and I think that's kind of like a thing where she wasn't looking for a date, and he kind of popped up, and it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Placeholder. Yeah. But they met at Coachella, right?
Yes. And did you hear what he told her? She said something about, well, I'm going to remember. Oh, poor baby. I'm going to, don't put no alcohol on that, girl. No, don't put no alcohol on that. She said, I'll fix it. Oh, get it for me. I'm thinking, when she said, she remembered that you kissed your friend's girlfriend. And he was like, Grime recognized Grime.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of shady.
When he said Grime recognized Grime,
yeah.
And that's what people think.
Would you have still talked to him?
Because he's letting you know right there, like, yeah, I'm hanging out with you, but what you thought you were confiding in him saying, he thinks is grimy.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna treat you like that. He gonna treat you like that.
Yep.
That's why I understand why people go into a relationship always open them. Why'd you tell him that?
Right.
You had no reason to tell. You didn't even know that man. Yeah. Why they ain't none of his business. They got nothing to do with y'all, and they got nothing to do with him. Why would you tell him something like that? To give him the perception. I never understand why when people get in relationships, I always tell like anybody who's close to me, don't start telling them nothing that happened in no other relationship because it ain't got nothing to do with them, and it will come back to bite you.
Yes, I've had to learn that the hard way.
Yes.
Because I think I'm just a very caring person anyway, and I want to be transparent. And you
can't be transparent. It's just not the business.
Right, that part.
It's not your business about his relationships either, though.
Well, I want to know about his relationship.
But it's still not your business.
No, but he should tell me still. Or I'm gonna find out. Either way.
But I never asked. Like, I had 3 of those husbands, and any information I knew about them, they volunteered. I never asked one question. They can never say I asked one question because I really feel in my heart that it got nothing to do with me. And I really don't care. I don't want to be hearing about whatever relationship you was in. And if it ain't nothing detrimental to my safety or something, I don't even want to hear about it.
So do you think leopards change their spots?
I think sometimes they do. I do think they do sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
If they're ready, if they're at that time, but if they show patterns that they are not, then you should catch on to that, I think. But I do think that people change. They do change. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that me being nosy kind of helps me understand, okay, what trends am I about to see? Like, have you been married before? Have like that type of stuff. I need to know. Have
Well,
you
yeah, I do need to know general questions like that, but I
Oh,
don't
okay.
ask about details
Oh,
about like
okay.
what happened, what kind of person was she, what did y'all, anything about
Okay,
like
that's
their
true.
personal union, whether it's marriage or not. I don't have to know
Ooh,
nothing about any details about your relationship because what am I gonna do with it?
I keep getting
What
a
is it? It
call.
ain't even got nothing to do with it.
Right, right.
And like I always say, people always learn. Hey, Vicky Gail, people always learn something from every relationship. And
Hmm.
so, who am I to say that if y'all had a problem with not dating, he could have
Hmm.
learned, like, oh, next woman I get with, I'm just going to really date her. And then, so who am I to say, oh, you have dating problems in that relationship? You had
Right,
dating, like, that don't have nothing to do with me.
right, right.
What lesson you learned from all your relationships to piece the person together that you are today?
That's very true. Ooh, I've been hard on these men. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay. Let
no,
me
I
let me
never
call you
judge
back.
nobody based on no past. I mean, if it's like something crazy, you sit up there beating no one. Maybe that's something else. I'm just talking about like regular relationship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know her personality. I don't know what your personality was with her because people have different personalities with people. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why that could have clashed.
Do you ever want to see what the ex looked like?
No, I never. I'm telling you, my third husband.
Mm-hmm.
I bought my second husband. His children I knew right away because he was a very active father. They lived, one of them lived in Milwaukee, and then
Mm-hmm.
the other two we used to get during the summers. So she was on the forefront. She was very open, with us making sure we are on the same page about everything. So that was a really good situation. But
Mm-hmm.
my third husband, she lived out of town. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to see her because she moved. She was already out of town. I never asked his picture or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We were probably together like 3-4 years before I even knew what she looked like. I know what she looked like.
Wow.
I know that he used to get his daughter in the summers. I know she used to
Mhm.
come, but I don't know where she came from. I wouldn't be able to notice her if she came and sit in my face. I wouldn't know her
Oh, wow.
because he just
Damn.
always handled it. He got his daughter in the summers or in the
Mhm.
holidays, and I guess she didn't ask no questions or whatever.
Mhm.
And I didn't ask no questions about it because I was like that with my kid's father. When we
Mhm.
separated, and I didn't have to know who. I knew you was with somebody. I know that you must have liked the person. You living with the person. I'm trusting you with your kids, and my kids are big enough to tell me anything. I don't know. I have no idea how the people look. He's married right now, and I don't have no idea how the wife looks.
What?
I have no idea how his wife could come. Actually, his wife did come up to me at Bobby Jr.'s funeral, and I'm looking like, who are? I didn't know who
Oh,
she was.
wow. What?
I don't be having no. That have nothing to do
No.
with me.
See, my ex-husband and I, we have an agreement
Yeah,
that anytime that someone's going to be around our kids or, our child, that
yeah.
we would need to meet that person and just make sure they knew me. I know you.
And that is a safe. That is a safe thing. But I guess because I never cared to turn the spaghetti off. You have left it on. That is, I
Mhm.
would agree with that. Oh, I did turn it off. I do agree that I think that's a good thing. If, like maybe because my kids were so old.
Okay, yeah.
I think because they were so big, I'm looking like they would tell me if anything is going on.
Right,
And I
right.
trust you. Get your kids and take care of your kids. And I trust that he would have them with
Mhm.
someone. They didn't have to take care of my kids. It's just that they were going to the same environment with them.
That's different now. So I guess I didn't I definitely didn't trust my ex-husband.
Right.
So
But plus, even it's a lot of people who do that anyways. And if you feel like that makes you feel comfortable, I think you should. I just never had the desire to do it.
right.
No, baby.
Mm, 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 mm.
It's great, but you don't go to the hospital for a scrape. Um, yeah, so I do understand when people want to do it. I just never had the desire because I just don't care about it enough.
Right. I
But
want to not care.
like
I
y'all
want to
big,
not
y'all
care.
grown, y'all 9 and 11.
Yeah.
Okay, if you gonna go over there, let somebody do something, not tell me. Then I don't know what to tell you. But I trust that you haven't been in the same situation. I'm like, I see y'all where y'all get at.
Right.
It's
Right.
always how it's been.
Yes. I want to be more like that for sure.
Yeah, and so they had whatever they came back. If they said anything, because what they
Hmm.
didn't really discuss the stuff with me, but if they said anything, it didn't seem like it was a problem. And my kids
Hmm.
are definitely the kind of people. If they feel like somebody's shading them at all, they will always come and tell me, whether it's teachers or whoever.
Right.
They quick to come
Right.
tell me, and they never had nothing to say. And so
Right.
I just said, other people, y'all good over there. That's y'all stuff. That's y'all relationship over there. And
Right. Yes. I want to definitely separate that for sure. And I
Yeah.
think now that Caden's 10, like he definitely just matured over the summer, but
Okay.
like I now know he's gonna advocate for himself, like
Right. And let
and
you
tell
know.
me, period.
I don't know. I don't be one. I ain't got. I'm just worried about how you go treat. I ain't got time to worry about how you treat nobody else because I'm too concerned about how you gonna treat me. I got no
Right.
energy for nothing else.
Right. That makes sense.
Let me
But
see.
ooh wee, that I put Ferris wheel, ooh wee. So at Coachella.
Yes.
Right. Was that the mile high? Is that a mile high club type of thing? Or
I don't know.
I don't know. I would have been scared. I'm sorry.
I would have been too, but they was like they wouldn't think about nothing like that.
Right.
They was like, it is time.
That thing was fun. The whole thing was funny.
Mhm. Now the last thing I got
Hmm.
because I did watch the last number 8, and I think I got to go back to like maybe the last 15 minutes of number 7.
Hmm.
Was that it says in a position where Lawrence is like, oh, so you need a business plan. So you
Right.
need a business plan now.
Right.
I said that's where I was in this. And you didn't
Hmm.
he didn't shade her and say it, but he said it enough for us to know that he said, oh yeah, because I'm getting myself together now. And that's the
Hmm.
grace that I was asking for you to have for me.
Hmm. Yep. But she definitely did. She sometimes you don't understand things until you walk through them.
Right, exactly.
So I think she is now like
And she's
definitely
looking like I didn't get that. She may not have
right.
gotten that. She's never been in a situation like that. That is
Hmm.
something she maybe she didn't get. Maybe she didn't know to talk to him and say, okay, let's sit down. What is the plan? How long is it? Maybe she didn't think to ask questions. She just let him go ahead and do his thing.
Hmm.
And maybe it wasn't anything of her interest, so she didn't
Right.
because she connects with music.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so he's tech.
Hmm.
So maybe it was like something that was just not her interest. So maybe that's why she wasn't interested in it.
Hmm.
And so she didn't find a reason. It wasn't a reason for her to like kind of dip into it, but she's showing now. I think it's showing now that she sees how she could have been supportive anyways.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's mostly what episode 7 was about. Like entrepreneurship,
Mhm.
taking charge over your own life, your endeavors, you making the moves, like empowering yourself. So I
Yes,
think it was good for both of them.
because she was like, "Let me know if you know anything." He didn't shade her, as
Hmm.
he said, "Here, go to this class."
Hmm. And
He
she
pointed her in the
went.
right
She
direction,
said, "Okay, yeah." So,
and
okay,
she went.
yeah,
She went. She said she learned a lot.
yes.
So I don't. So what happened in episode 8? I gotta.
Uh, oh, so that was Issa's birthday, and so Nathan had come to
So Nathan came back because he was missing for some weeks. It said it.
say that one more time.
Nathan was missing.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say that. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all, Nathan was missing.
He ghosted.
Nathan, the one that she met in the party with, that she was connected with through music. He told her that he really liked her, seemed to be really sincere. One day he just left. But you know what? Okay, so you saw 8. If he came back, I was wondering what happened because remember the people said they were investigating, they wanted to have a conversation with him. So what happened?
Yeah.
And so she didn't look like, did he use me
Right.
for
So
something?
right, because
So what happened? So he came back at 8?
he said he did what now? He came back and
So
what?
did he come back in episode 8?
Yes, he came back. Actually, that was yes, episode 8 for her birthday. And so Molly was happened to be outside picking up Issa for their the surprise she was taking her to.
Yes.
And she sees Nathan walking up to the apartment. She's like, "Oh no, 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 no! You will not go up there. No, you're not gonna ruin her day." He had a
Right.
bouquet of flowers for her,
Right.
and so he was like, "I mean, okay." He knew he was wrong for not communicating, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I just had some things I had to handle," or something like that. And then so she watched him walk away. So she didn't tell Issa about none of that until later
Okay.
on.
And she shouldn't have.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
wouldn't be there.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have been like, okay, I'll give them to her, take them, but I don't know.
Because I'm sure that would have changed her whole mood because over the week, or was it like a couple weeks that she didn't talk to him?
A month,
She was really stalked. Was it a month? Did it go a
a
whole month?
month. Yes.
She was stalking his Instagram. She was reaching for that phone. Like she was having such a hard time with that. I don't think that I would have been able
Mhm.
to you don't bother her with that right now. If she was having a good time for her birthday, because that probably would have changed her whole mood.
Yep. And he ended up coming back anyway to
Oh,
drop
did
the
he?
flowers off the next day. Yeah.
Oh, next day.
So
Okay, next day. Okay.
like if it's that serious to a man, he'll do it. You know, regardless of whatever it
Right.
takes, whatever it costs, he's gonna do it
Right.
if he really cares.
So what did she say when he dropped off the flowers?
No, he had left them. Sorry, he had left them on the doorstep after she had. Oh, see, there's a whole nother part of this. But anyway, he had left him at her doorstep, and then
Uh-huh.
I guess they had somehow said, "Okay, we're gonna meet up." So they met up at the apartment complex, and we're just talking outside. And he was just like, I really just been going through some things, and I'm sorry, it's not you. It was really
So
me.
disappear? Boy, bye.
Right.
Just open up your mouth and say that?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So he's offered no explanation at this point as to why he ghosted her. And he's just popping up with the flowers, trying to make it okay on her birthday.
Okay, what's she feeling like? Hey, Traquel.
She said, "Hey, Traquel." She said, okay, well, you take care. She didn't close the door or put a nail in it or anything like that. She was like, okay, well, I have some things I need to do. And at that point, that's when she went inside of her apartment. She had boxes and stuff she hadn't fully unpacked because now she is an apartment manager.
Yeah.
Out of Daniel's house, of course. And this is another job for her.
Yes.
So she finally decides, okay, I'm going to get my stuff together. So and she feels good about herself because she did that.
Okay, good. Good. Because with that ghosting stuff, if you are an adult, I feel my opinion about that is that how can you move forward with someone that responds for no reason with a ghost? What happens if you have a reason there? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like nothing, everything was 100 with them. It was no argument. It was no nothing. You just woke up. You went one day saying, I really like you. Laying in the bed with her, say, you know what? I really like you. To go for a month.
Yep.
Wrong. So I can't see saying, yes, you're the person I want to really put my effort into. No, how can you say that after somebody shows you that they're even capable of that? Even if somebody does that for a day or two, that's kind of strange, let alone a month.
Right. Yeah. Have you ever been ghosted?
I have never been ghosted in a relationship. I've been ghosted messing around with that internet stuff. Like,
okay, yeah.
I mean, like
that's a whole different.
And I have a problem where I won't call anybody. I won't call anybody, and they always have to call me. I have to get out of it. That's the thing I have to get out of. If they don't call, I just don't talk to them. So it just be a thing where if they were calling every day, and then it'll just go to a thing where now I just realize you didn't call for 2 or 3 days, but I don't ever call back in the first place. And that's what I think that's where my shortcoming is dating, because I just feel old school. Like, if you want to talk to me, call me. And how do you feel like, what do you think we feel like? What do you think I feel like? You should be called. I think that you should, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. And so I think that is definitely one of my downfalls, because I will not call.
See, and I've been in relationships where the guy ghosted me for like a week or so, but he was trying to get himself together emotionally, he says. But I, in that time, because I was a lot younger, was definitely calling him. Oh no, you gonna answer the phone? Yeah. You going? Oh, I know where you live, boy. I will.
Like it's a
yeah. So, but then you grow up and you don't have time. You don't feel like driving all the way to the other side of town to figure out where he is.
Right. Hey, man.
Growth.
Yeah, that ghosting thing does, and that's weird. And so when it happens when I'm talking to somebody, they just don't simply call. I'm looking like, thanks for showing me your true colors. Like, I cannot imagine actually being in a relationship like how I'm not saying Issa was in a relationship with him, but they were talking.
Yeah, they were talking.
Was nothing wrong.
He was in her bed. Absolutely. Yeah.
You just woke up one day and said no for 30 days. You won't know if I'm living. Like, my thing is I think it's disrespectful for this reason. You literally could be dead and gone. She don't know a lot about you. So you literally could be dead and gone.
Right.
And she don't know.
Right.
So she don't know if she should grieve you.
Right.
Or she should just be mad at you, or just say, well, forget it. She don't know how to feel, because you could be, if y'all started having feelings for somebody, it could very well be that you could be gone and they're worried about you.
Yep. But then I think she felt some type of, And she was looking for every type of excuse, like, okay, he's not calling because of this. Oh, okay, he's not. But then be checking his Facebook, and then, oh no, he did. He actually posted yesterday.
Yep.
Hold up.
And just disregarding you, period.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It just seems like such a disrespect.
Yeah.
That I'm like, thank you for letting me know that you're even capable of doing that, because I might not start off talking to nobody every day, but if I talk to you every day and if I stop answering the phone for 2 or 3 days, I'm only doing that for one reason, because I don't want to talk to you no more.
Right, right.
I'm not going to just go say, well, I'm going to not talk to him for 3 days and then I'll pick back up. I don't even think that way. I'll just be like, I don't want to talk to him no more. So I'll just not answer the phone till you don't call no more. And that's what I mean. So if you do it to me, I'm going to assume that's what you're doing to me too. Because why else would you do that to somebody?
Right. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oh. But the last part of the show was when so Issa, she quit her job with what's the name of the place?
We Got Y'all.
We Got Y'all. And now she's trying to work with the Beat Crew, or at least do something in that type of realm.
Oh, with the people that she met at that conference.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that whole experience opened up her eyes to, wait a minute, let me go for my passion. Like, I'm passionate about.
Right. They're doing the same kind of work, and with music, and I love music. Right.
And she loves LA.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, she's like, okay, well, how about we just have this huge music festival or something similar to Coachella, here in LA.
Right.
And so then she happens to meet this woman named Condola.
Okay.
Who was actually at Tiffany's baby shower. So she's friends with all these people. I guess they're in the same type of circle, but not really knowingly.
Right.
So then they show Issa meeting up with Condola and talking about this event, because she's this huge event planner. She makes all these connections and stuff like that.
Okay.
So then they're like, cool. I mean, hugging and stuff, just talk to, hey, yeah, girl, thank you. Yes, thanks for helping me. Right. And Issa's like, do you need a ride home? Oh, no, I have a date. And so then the next scene, you see Condola and Lawrence sitting at a bar talking. So they are on a date. So this girl who she was just hugging or whatever, who's helping her with this big event coming up,
is Lawrence.
Now dating Lawrence. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, Tanya came in.
Hey, Tanya.
Listening, but don't know what I'm listening to. Right, Tanya. Every Sunday at 5 o'clock, we do Insecure. I don't know if you ever heard of the series Insecure with Issa Rae and who else? I don't know nobody else's name in there.
I don't know their name.
Her real name is Issa Rae, and it's about her breaking up, and I don't know if they eventually get together. I can't even remember what it was, but it's an older series that stopped coming on, and so every Sunday at 5 o'clock we've been reviewing it. So now we're on season 3. So next Sunday it'll be season 4. It's so good. It's so good. So we're dedicating these Sundays until we get through the series. I think, how many series we said it was? 8?
2 more seasons.
2 more seasons. I mean, 2 more. Oh, we only have 2 more seasons?
I think so.
Dang. So we only got 2 more Sundays with this.
Aww.
So next Sunday, we'll be doing all of season 4. The episodes are so quick that we said that we would do them instead of doing 4 shows at a time. We go ahead and do the is it 8 for next seasons?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so like it's 8 shows in the season. So we come back on Sundays and we discuss it, and it's getting really good. So yes, oh my gosh. So we got next Sunday that we gotta come back here at 5 o'clock. If anybody want to jump in and just go ahead to season 4 and see what's going on, see if you can pick it up there, or if you want to go back and binge watch it, you can. If not, just come back next Sunday and listen to Jen and hear about Issa Lawrence, because it's getting good, y'all. Yes.
It's on Netflix, y'all. Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Insecure. So yes, this kid's going crazy there. Okay, you got anything else to add?
No, y'all just pray for my baby. Tomorrow's his first day of school, 5th grade.
Oh my God, Katie, have a good day at school.
Yeah, so we're ready.
Okay.
Yep, and to all the other children too.
It's okay. So let us send me a picture.
I will.
I
will.
Okay, y'all have a good Good night. Y'all have a good night. Have a good Sunday night. Have a good beginning of y'all week. If y'all, I don't know if other people might have some children that start school tomorrow too.
Yeah. Praying for all the children.
Yes, pray for all those children getting on those buses and staying in those schools and being on the
Teachers.
weekends.
Yes.
Pray
Amen.
for the teachers so they'll treat these kids right.
Amen. Amen.
Right.
Yes.
Pray over
Amen.
food that they gotta eat when they're there. It's a lot of stuff to pray for when the kids be going from you all those hours.
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thanks for
Okay,
coming up.
y'all.
And
Thank
I will
you.
see you later
Okay,
this
bye.
week. Later
Okay.
this week.
Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Me. It's me.